Welcome to Endeavor Deep Sea, not Age of Sail, as I have said 5 times trying to do this and start this video. Alright, so this is... I love Endeavor Age of Sail. Love it. When I am a even crustier old man and I am at the park, surrounded by people playing chess and Go and checkers and whatnot, I'm going to be playing Age of Sail, trying to convince people to play with me. That's the one flaw Age of Sail has. The single flaw in that game for me is that there's no solo mode. When they announced Deep Sea, it was a no-brainer for me. It has a solo mode, and that's what we're going to fail at today. So, I just read this book. The game is not that hard, and I'm familiar enough with Endeavor Age of Sail that I think that this should be very straightforward. So much so that I think this is all the information that we actually need to have on hand to play the game. It's just to take a quick look at the icons and the phases, and it is dead simple. And then, of course, to take a look at the solo mode special stuff. And basically, the short version of the solo mode special stuff is instead of going for points, there's victory points on some cards, there's victory points that you gain for various things. Here, you have 4 different goals on every mission board. So here's a good look at the mission board, impact board. Mission 1, the Call of the Ocean. Here's a better look than looking down here at my table. So you can see that there's co-op rules. Now, solo is co-op with an additional round, essentially. That's it, okay? So we're going to play 7 rounds instead of 6, like you would for any other game of Endeavor Deep Sea. And you can see there it says co-op in blue, right below the 1 and 2 victory points for the colored hexes there. There is a question mark, and that's saying victory points. And what that says is on single player, you need 20 points to get the condition for the goal. And in solo and co-op here, you're not necessarily going for points. You are going for completed goals. So if we look back here, right towards the middle here, it says there's bonus goals and setback cards. Those are not used in a normal multiplayer game. And on beginner difficulty, you need to achieve 4 goals. So one of our goals is to have 20 victory points or more, totaling up the points on that board right there, plus our journal cards, that's these cards up here, plus our specialists, which are only the category 5. I don't think these guys make any points. So somehow we would have to get some of these guys, get a bunch of points here, end points here, and have 20 total victory points to get the points right there. That's probably not going to happen because, like I said, I've not played this before, but I read the book. It seems very straightforward. That's another wonderful thing. The book was laid out so well, I am convinced I know how to play this game without practicing. I always practice first and play games ahead of time so I know what I'm doing. Here, I don't think that's necessary. Goal number 1. I guess that was goal 0 then. So number 1, discover. So that says 1 victory point per sonar disc in the ocean. But we're playing solo here, right? So at the very bottom of that little line, it says 1 player 8+. So we need 8 sonar discs in the ocean. And some of these little boards here, like this that's a sonar track. That's a sonar track. That's a sonar track. Up close, there's a couple boards. 2 of those have sonar tracks on them. You can kind of see what we're talking about. So I need 8 of those discs out there. We also need 5 or more journal discs. Now, journaling, let's see here. See the little book on the sea star there? That's a journal. It's yellow. Oh, there's 2 there. There's a brown X looking thing up there. What else do we have? We have on the looking glass in the bottom right, there's 2 journaling spots there as well. One's blue with 2 arrows, and one's the yellow one with like half circle colors. And on the whale one right above us, we have, it looks like 1 journaling area. There's a green one with a diamond pattern in the middle. So that seems fairly simple, yeah? 1, 2, we already have 5 of those on our starting board. And then we have conserve, and we need 6 plus conserve. There's a little a turtle icon there, and let's see here, do we have any? So the examples, the turtle icon on the top right over there. I also put some examples of cards here. These all came from the manual, just so you can see what they look like. The cards have a cost. That little double helix at the top in red is the cost. That's research points. We need research points to buy these cards. The little silhouette of the single man is you. That's your reward. The multiple people down there at the bottom with the X on the larger silhouette of a person is the other players would gain. So in our case, those other players don't count. and the icons to the right show you which journaling places you can use to get that card from. So that's kind of it for that, for how we get points on the impact board, huh? 6 for the conservation discs. And currently we have no conservation discs out here. Now also at the very top you'll see it says A, B, C, D, E. So that means that this could be 5 column wide and then it always goes 5 deep. And it says you start with those 3 plus 1 of a surface zone. So here's the stack of the rest of the surface zone cards. Tiles, will shuffle these up. I have no idea what to expect. I already placed out these other ones. And there are diving tokens. These are random tokens here. There's stacks of them here. This one only gets 2. There's a number 2 right there. There's a 4 right there. It also tells you when it comes out, 4 and 2 up there, and then what you would gain if you were to discover these locations, but they start the game out. So let's go ahead. I think I already shuffled well enough. Our new surface zone is remote anchorage. So I know those don't show up so well on the green screen because it just wants to see right through some of these things. So maybe we'll put these up here. They're a little blurry, but we have more sonar tracks. That's good, I guess, and journaling. So we need all of this, right? We need all of these things to win, and we need at least 4. Now, I don't think I'm going to pull off 5, 6, or all 7 goals. Like I said, I've not played this before, so I'm just kind of shooting for a beginner game to see how this feels. And again, one more time, the manual for this game is fantastic. It is incredibly well laid out, well written. I didn't notice any typos. There was no question about anything. It's all in there in plain English with examples in case you have some questions. This book is an example of how to write a rule book right here. I'm telling you, it's fantastic. So one of the other things in a solo or cooperative game is you have some bonus goal cards and some setback cards. These are not used in the multiplayer. So in a multiplayer, you have 3 setbacks and 3 bonus. In solo, you have 3 bonus and 4 setbacks. That's, for each round, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so we're gonna do that there. And we have extras, right? It's not always the same ones. Here's the ones I didn't draw. The setback cards, looks like there's only 2 I didn't draw. These are special starting cards with this icon on the back. So these 8 cards must be the more friendly to the first couple of rounds of the game, and the rest of the journaling cards come out of here. So these are all just randomly assigned. And the turn order is written on your board for you, which is lovely. Now, I'm going to set my game up as such, right? So that at the start of every round, I'm going to grab bonus goals and go straight down like that. You can see the solo and cooperative rules right here on the back of the book. It says it's a good idea to keep the bonus/setback stack under... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Where is it? Shuffle the setback cards and make a stack of 3 random setbacks face down, 4 if playing solo. Then shuffle the bonus goal cards and stack 3 of those face down on top of the setbacks. So that's what we have right here, right? So we're going to pull out the new bonus goals, and these don't matter. In a normal game, first place would get 5 victory points. Second place here would get 3 victory points. Those don't matter for our mode here, right? This just matters that we accomplish our little goal, and we're not going to trigger first place. This doesn't even exist for us. So I'm just going to lay these bonus cards, I think, over there. I think there's no reason not to, right? Seems pretty straightforward. And there are 7 rounds, right? It says at the end of the 6th round, 7th in solo, and that's why there's 7 cards here, so we can keep track of the rounds nice and easily. Now you start with your team leader, that's this guy right here, and the actions are basically, it looks like everything you could possibly do, but it's or. That slash is or, obviously. And he starts with a disc on him, him, her, whatever, and they are, it's essentially like exhausted, right? But you start with a disc on there, you start with 1 vessel available to you, and everything at 0 on your player board. The player board looks like this. It is incredibly awesomely laid out right here because you can see everything you need to know. Very simple. There's your symbols, right? Your inspiration, and I think it's ingenuity. I can't remember what they are. Anyway, I'm going to call them by their colors: orange, green, yellow, blue. And as you move up the tracks, they have little numbers on them. Everything starts at 0. You get to purchase guys for the first one, right? Or like I don't know, it's not buying people. It's where you get to recruit from, okay? So your first level recruits are here, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. There's little stars up here. Oh, and these are randomized, by the way, right? So these are all different. These are all the same. So every game, those are all the same. There's 4 deep of each of them. These are all unique, every single one of them. So you shuffle them up and make 3 stacks of 3, and that's what's available, right? So we are going to take the first 3, the next 3, and the next 3. We have those available. We'll probably never get here because this is the first time we're playing, and I'm going to be very, very, very bad at this. The second one there, and you can see on the left in gray, that's the turn order. So the very first thing you do, I mean, other than your card stack here, is going to be acquire a new helper, right? So you're gonna hire a new helper to come help you on in your endeavor here. The next thing you get is how many discs you get from the supply. That's the green track, right? So if you're at level 3 on the green, you gain 2 discs from the supply. The next thing is, this is like recovery. I can't think of what it's called. It has a name. Coordination, right? So reputation, inspiration, coordination, and ingenuity. So the yellow track there is going to get you that many discs off of the characters that have discs on them. And the last one is how far you can move and how deep you can go and how many ships you have. You unlock a ship when you hit the vessel icon there, right? Now the star icon that you're seeing in the hex, of course, refers to this board up here. You put things here and you must enter on an arrow or must chain off of another one. The yellow ones here are worth 1 victory point. The orange ones here are worth 2 victory points. So we have our work cut out for us. So let's take a quick break and then we'll get started. All right, let's do this. And now I found out I'm on a very limited time frame, so let's see what we can do here. Now, at the very start, what we have to do is place our starting vessel in the landing zone, which also gets you the bonus from the zone, which in this case is a disc. So we're going to go ahead and take a disc. Then we got to find out. Now, that's normally you'd probably just do that at like maybe the start of the game. It wouldn't matter, but I'm going to go from the top down here, and I like having the goals. I think right here seems like a good, smart spot for them. Scholarly leftover research. So 1 player, I need 6+ leftover research. Research on leftover dive tokens does count. Oh, okay. So I need to have 6 of these at the end of the game. We're just going to cover this up because we need sonar 8, journal 5, conservation 6. The rest of this doesn't matter in a solo game, so just in the name of space, we'll keep that over there. Okay, great. Now I can recruit from this first column. I'm going to start with, I think, a reef diver. Let's put Dave into business here. We'll put Dave in here because there's a bunch of dive tokens. There should be 4 here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I want these because they're going to have the research. I believe that's the way that you get research. We get 1 disc for having green here. Yellow at level 0 gets us recovery of 1 disc. So we're going to start with 3. And blue says we can only go on the surface and only 1 zone at a time. So let's go ahead and start with diving. We'll put here, this guy's only action is to dive, right? If you look at that here, and he gets us this. I forgot. You know what? These work better this way. Okay, so we're going to get 1 orange. So we're at level 1 orange as a bonus for picking the diver. But he can dive when I put a disc on him. So we're going to put this right here. We're going to dive from here because our vessel's here. We have, oh, that's cute. Look at that. Another dive action we can take, which I'm not so sure that's great because I want the research points anyway, yeah? So we can hold on to up to 1 there per turn, and since it's only me, it's not round, right? This would be like my turn, so I can hold on to this, but if I dive again, I have to spend one of the other. I would spend that to dive, but I don't want to, do I want to drain those? What good does it do if I drain that, though, right? I need these for research points. So let's go ahead and just take the research points, I guess. And we could just dive again, right? Because we need, oh, look at that, cute, 4. So I've got 7 research points, right? Because one of our goals is to have 6 or more, so I probably need to stay on the higher end of the research points. Great, that was a whole round. Wow, that was fast. Okay. Resourceful, coordination plus ingenuity. 1 player, 22 numbers in attribute track spaces indicate their value. So they go up to 12 if you look in each box over there. Yeah, so I need, oh, that's yellow and blue, not total. Oh, dear me. So those both have to be at least 11 or maybe a 10 and a 12? Seems like it'd be hard to max out these little charts. Okay. I get to recruit again from the first row. That's it, huh? Well, now that we know we need this, you know what? And we have sonar as a goal. This sonar operator lets me have a bump to yellow and a sonar. So maybe we take that, a bump to yellow and a sonar ability. We gain 1 disc for the green. We gain, 1 back for yellow being so low, and that's it. We're stuck there now. What a bad start. Okay. So round 2. We need all the things, and we have nothing. That's fabulous. I mean, we could just keep diving, right? Let's. Oh, I don't have the diver guy this time. I do have the team leader, but you know what? Let's do this. See, the problem is here. Yeah, look at this. I need too many discs. If I do the sonar, and I drop a sonar there, the way that looks, nope. There. So see, it says 1 to 2. So you draw 2 tiles, either from zone 1 or 2 from zone 2 or 1 from each, and you pick one, and whatever you didn't pick goes on the bottom of the stack. Let's start going down. Even though I can't go down there yet, you get bonuses for them still. So that, I need the whole stack, I guess, right? The top 2, we have Submerged Cave System and Sea Turtle Migration. Okay. What is that cave system? Look at that. I don't think this shows up so well, yeah. It does come with this handy little explainer. Ocean Board Special Rule Clarification. Submerged Cave System. Vessels may never enter this zone, not even to pass through it during a travel action. The features in each of the 3 caves in this zone can only be accessed if you have a vessel in the zone the specific cave connects to. For example, the upper pocket connects to the depth 1 zone above this zone. You must have a vessel in that zone to interact with the cave's features. That's wild and would be wonderful here in the center. Not over here. So, well, I can at least hit 2 of the 3. Huh. Or some turtles. And the turtles, don't we have a conservation thing? We do. Maybe we hit the turtles. Maybe we take the turtles. Sorry, cave system. Let's take the turtles, and we can put them here or there. I guess it doesn't matter much, right? They're level 2. Yeah, I can't get to them anyway. You know what? I don't like that tile as much. I feel like I'm going to wind up over here. All right. What is all this mess? Sea turtle migration. When you conserve at any of these sites, you may take a action away from this zone. Ooh. Well, it says may. I don't have to. Okay, because I'd want to go there. Oh, but you could like bounce around and get landing points. Okay. All right. So I guess that leaves the team leader. I can float over there. Oh, I get something. I get 1 orange and I get 1 green for discovering that place. Okay. Let's see here. We can have the team leader dive. Oh, that's interesting. So that's a star out here or 3 more points, both of which are great to me. I would love to have 3 more points, but if I get a star out here, I can take, yeah, let's use it right now for the star, because we can put that on yellow and move that up here. And I mean, these early points are very important because I can take 2 things off of these guys. Now, that was a whole other round again. Dedicated junior specialists, 1 player 5+. Dedicated junior that's the blue side. Oh, I have to play this without upgrading my guys? 5. I'm going to wind up with 8 tiles out here and 1's already upgraded. So 8, 5, 3, 1. So I can only upgrade 2 guys, you're saying? That sucks. Speaking of guys, I gotta take a guy now. And the rest of everything is bad in this pile. Wow. Wow. I really like how this plays. Okay. And I can take from a level 2. I can recruit a level 2. You know what? Let's take a marine engineer, I think, only because it gives us 2 blues right out of the gate, which puts us here, which is going to help us because we need to get around. It's also going to get me a new vessel, which goes here, which gets me another one of these, because we're going to need all of these. So green says I get 1. Yellow says I can take 2 back. Let's take this and a sonar? There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and, yeah, because see, the problem with her is she doesn't have anything on her, though. Kaylee over here has nothing, right? Like, she is useless. So if I upgrade her, at least I can get a move. She becomes a naval architect, and she can move or journal. Oh, don't I have a journal thing? I do. Oh, my God. I need all the research. Like, all of it. So let's do a sonar again in this same spot. We may as well take a level 2 again, I guess, huh? We have resupply modules. And then like a low... You know what, though? Okay, so here's resupply modules versus whatever is on the left there. The sunken ruins. Now, what I like about the sunken ruins, it's hard to see, but there's 4 dive spots there. Oh, no way, though. The resupply module bumps up the things I need, so I kind of have to take this. That's too bad. I just noticed it. All right. So the discovery is one of each of these, and that's I need to push that because of that. So that decision was made for me. Okay. Dang. Okay, so now we can only do the team leader, and I'm stuck here. So I could search again, and I'd have to put a 1 spot out here somewhere. Or I could move us down to 2 spots. Yeah, let's go 1, 2. We'll do a move action with him. I get a yellow for being there. That's actually, yeah, that worked out well. Because I need to start doing these things, and I can't... How do I get to a conservation person? You, the ecologist. That was a whole other round. I'm done. I'm out of things I can do. Oh my goodness. All right, so a setback. All players move all of their vessels 2 zones up, as far as you can go. I just came down here, man. Players do not get the arrival bonus. Are you kidding me? Volcanic activity. You stink. Okay, so let's recruit from the level 2. We know we're going to need to be doing this. So we're going to recruit the ecologist. We get no bonus for it right out of the gate. We're going to get 1 disc because of green. We need to pump up our green. We can take 3 discs back because of yellow. And here we go again. So, I can't believe it. I can't believe I got kicked out of the zone I wanted to be in. And got nothing for it, even. Okay, so, you know what? The reef diver is still there. So let's have him pull. I mean, I can pull from either one now, but we may as well finish off this place. And it's 4 of those. Ooh, or flip a guy. That's interesting. And I don't have to use it right now. Now, I got to be very careful with my flipping of guys this game. But I also don't have a good way to spend any other things. Okay, so here's what we need to do. We need... I can't believe it. Now, let's save it for now. We need... Yeah, I like this game a lot already. Okay. We need to do some journaling of the brown X kind. That's this right here. So the journalist, I only have 1 guy. The team leader can journal brown X kind right there. This costs me 2 research points, so I go from 7 to 5. But it gives me 2 orange, right? 1, 2. That's good because it makes a better guy next time. I can research from here, and I need the marine biologist. And then I can choose to flip somebody. And I think we're going to flip the ecologist to an ecotoxicologist. And she gives me 2 yellows right now. Yeah, I think that was a good move. Okay. And then the only other person I'm going to flip is the marine biologist, I think, later on, right? Although the marine engineer is useless now, unless I flip her. Oh, that was too good, though. Okay, because I can flip here, but I also need the points. But now she can dive. So let's have her dive right here and find me... Ooh, I can move for free. Oh, I have to burn one of these? I'm going to burn this for 3 then, so we'll go back up to 8. That was a whole... Oh, no, I still have this person who can sonar, but I can't sonar in any meaningful way because I would need a 2nd disc. So I guess we're done. Next round. How is this going so quickly? And I am losing my bum here. Okay. Protected waters. Find the depth 3 zone that contains the most discs. If tied, choose one. Return all discs there to their owners' staging areas. There's no level 3 zones. Discard the zone or replace it with the top zone from depth 3. Set aside things in the new zone. There's no zone 3s because I'm terrible at this. Okay, so now I get to hire. I'm absolutely taking the marine biologist. This is a must-have. Ooh, and I get 2 greens for it. 1, 2. Okay, then I go to greens. Love it. I can get 2 discs. This plays quickly. Then I can pull back 3 discs, and it's back to us again. Okay. Oh, I probably have to fill this up. How could you ever get all 7 of these? This is impossible. This one will kind of just happen if I don't screw up somehow. This has a long way to go. This might be doable. This is points-based. I have 1 thing out here and not even worth any points. There's never in a million years. 8 sonar discs, I have 2, and I'm almost done with the game. There's 3 rounds left. Oh my gosh. Journaling, I have 1 journaling. I need 5, and I need 6 conservation things. This is not going to happen, my friends. Okay. All right, let's plunder while we can here, right? So who can dive? Dave, are you still available? You are. Dave is going to dive off this boat right here and find... Ooh. Oh, I screwed up. I wanted to use this to flip the marine ball. I even said it. Hold on. We're flipping her. It doesn't matter what order I use these in, I guess. I can have them. I just have to have it not at the end of my turn. Aquaculturist is now my... See, now I have a good way to do... There's only 3 turtles out here. I need 6, though. There's not even enough, which means I have to go sonaring again. This game is impossible. And to do my sonaring, I have to be down here. And if I come down here, I need, if I do journaling, which I need as well, I don't have any cards that have those 2 up arrows on them, but I can do that one. But that costs me valuable energy, which I need to do the conservation efforts. How are you supposed to do anything in this game? Oh. Okay. Let's, maybe I overdid it with this a little bit then. All right, so we need to move. Clearly, we need to move. Who can move me? Only you can move, so let's move you. Oh, wait, do I have anybody else that can journal? No. I did not plan well at all. I can't move either. Well. This just got real bad. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to journal with the team leader here on the brown X to take this for 4 points. So I go from 8 to 4, but it gives me 2 orange and 1 of these, which if I put on an orange, I can move up there. Only so I could get an even better person next time. And I can flip somebody. 1, 2, 3. Nope, I can't flip anybody, so I'm not going to flip anybody. Wow, that stinks. And I'm not even in the zone I want to be in. What? I have nowhere else to dive. I can sonar across. What? I can't do... There's no conservation where I'm at. I can sonar here with you and take a 1. So let's take all the surface zones. I can't believe this. Ooh, wait, this one has turtles on it. Decommissioned oil rig. But wait, this one has turtles on it, so maybe that's not so bad. Maybe I didn't completely screw myself. Okay, so if we put this into play... We're not getting deep? What is this? Okay, that's a whole round. Oh my god. I can't do anything else, right? I can't... Oh, and I get a disc. I always forget. A disc and an orange for that. Okay, setback. Tsunami! All players move all of their vessels 2 zones left. And now I want to get over here. This is so bad. Oh my god. Okay, so now I can take from a 4. So I can take all of this. You know, the vessel captain might not be such a bad idea, seeing as how I can't move any. There's no more diving to be had in this setup. let's take the vessel captain. Wow, this is terrible. Okay. I get only 2. My green isn't moving at all. I can take back 3 discs. That's all I have. That's all we've got. So I really need to get like 800 points in everything to make this game worth it. I can't believe there's no more search spots here. Well, clearly we have to move. So we can take 2 move actions. So let's get out of this mess. And we'll put this guy here, which gives me 1 in yellow. And we'll put this guy 1, 2. I can move up to 3. Maybe I go over here. Because over here, I can do lots of sonar for some stuff, and I get a disc. Oh, I was coming over here for that. Ooh. What's more worth it at this point, then? Well, I mean, at some point, I have to figure out what I have to do, right? Am I going to... I can't get them all, and I need, just to get a victory under beginner, I need 4, right? So I don't have to do them all. This is just going to happen. This is going to take some effort. With some concentration, that can happen. This will never happen. I'm going to have to focus on one of those. And each one of those is going to cost me 2 discs at a time, it looks like. Oh, I put this here because I get to take it. So I get another move action if I want, right? You know what? Before we move that guy, let's reset this turn. Before we move that guy, who can journal for me? Just this guy. Oh my god. So if we have him journal here, that completes that whole zone, but is there a reason to do that? Does that get me anything? No, not really. No, it doesn't. Okay, so maybe that's not smart. So what if it lets me flip a guy that I can't use anyway? Oh, this just got crazy not fun. This got hard. Okay, nope, let's stick to the game plan. You're moving down here. That gives me 1 on the yellow. You're moving over here. That gives me 1 of these things, which I'm going to put on a blue spot, I guess. We got to bump these up, right? So we're going to put that on a... Ooh, let's put it on a green spot so that gets me into the 3 at least. That'll be better. That gets me more discs, and then we'll charge up these. We don't need to worry about those so much now, right? I'd like to get this higher, but that's probably not going to happen at the rate we're going. Now that we're here... Let's go ahead. I don't have any places to... That's the problem. I'm going to run out of this crap. What in the heck am I supposed to do? Okay. So if we put this guy here, he can do 2, whatever they're called. Oh yeah, that works. Sure, why not? Oh, I still have this that I could blow if I needed. Okay, I have 4. So we're going to spend 2. He can do twice. So we'll do the first one. Yeah, I'm not going to do that, right? Well, let's see. Let's do this first. We'll just pick one. So that costs me 2. So that brings me down to 2, and it's a 1 to 3. So let's get some 3s down here. We have the Cold Water Reef. That has, lots of journaling spots on it, but I don't have a lot of journalists in here. I have 1 guy who can journal the main guy. Oh, and Deepwater Shark. Check this out. That gives me places to where I can search. We're absolutely taking that guy. Okay, then it gets me a green. Oh, it's a bummer. And then a blue, and then 5 of these tokens. I like it. And each notoriety goes up. Okay, no, that was really good. Okay, so that does what for me? Nothing. I need 6, so I need all 3 of those. This guy gets to go a second time. I could go way out here. Would there be any benefit to that? These are free. No, but what if I went... here for 2 more just to see what happens, right? And it's the same thing. So I'll take the top 2... Rift Valley and Jellyfish Bloom. How many conservations? I need 6. I can do that with what I have. So what is this? Journal entries and a heck of a lot of sonars. Interesting. So I'm going to take this one probably only. Ooh, let's take the jellyfish bloom. And I say that because I get 2 yellows if I take it, and it has a lot of things here that are like, well, it has more yellows if I need them, but that's okay. What was the other one? It has a yellow for just going there. Okay, speaking of just going there, I have 0 of this. Okay, I need this. This guy's special ability, after he did his second conservation thing, I can move. That's this thing. So I'm going to move down here now. That gets me another yellow, which gets me a star. Maybe there is a way to do this. This game could work as like a roll and write. And then maybe we'll throw this on... Do we throw this on blue to try to bump up blue a little bit? I think so. Okay. Then Dave is here, the diver. We're going to go diving, and we'll take this, which gets us an orange. And this, which... Ooh. That says we get 3 things or move your lowest one up 1. My lowest one is green. That's all right. We'll move up green. Then we'll have this guy dive in the same spot, which will move this up and get us another one of these. Which, oh, look at that. We'll put on a blue here. And the blue will move this up, which gets me this, which gets me a disc. We're getting there. If I can get a victory, a basic, whatever it's called, newbie victory, what's it called? Beginner, I'll be happy. So this says I can do a conservation at -1. And here's the thing. This is the thing, is what it is. My problem is I can't end this with both of these, right? So I have to spend these now. Ooh, and I need a ton of them, right? I need 6. But I like the idea of blowing the conservation one at -1. That one becomes free, which gets me... The only place I can do a conservation is up here. It's too bad I can't do it there. Or I can just take the 3 things, which is also not a bad option because I need all the research, right? But I also need 4 more of these. So what if we were to do that one for free, right? So we'll put a thing there, and that gets me a yellow point. So yellow just charged up there. That's amazing. Like, I don't even have that many discs out. Now... this guy can dive, so we'll have you dive right here, which again moves orange up. This is incredible. Oh, and I can journal. I guess we're going to blow this for 3, right? Okay, that's all we can do. That was a heck of a round. Oh, this is the last round. Oh, no. Wait. Okay, let's find out how bad the suck is. Each player chooses 1. Reduce your lowest attribute by 2. That's green. Or flip a senior specialist to its junior side and do not gain the bonuses. I need all my people, so I have to drop green by 2 because it's my lowest one. Are you kidding me? Funding shortage. So for dudes, I can buy anybody up here. Holy cow. The problem is I'm not sure that's what I want. I mean, these guys all give me points, but I am too far away from ever getting 20 points over there. So this is shot. These guys are amazing, but they're kind of not great for where I'm at. But this guy at least could give me... No, you know what? I need this guy so I can do some deep sea searchings, right? Yeah. Let's just take that guy. Okay, so that gives me one of these right out of the gate, which I can put right here. Or do I put it on a blue? Let's put it on a blue because we have to get blue up somehow. We need 1, 2, 3 more points in here somehow. I'm not sure how yet, but we need to figure that out. Okay, so we got our guy. We're going to get only 3 Oh, this is coming down to it. Okay, so now wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. And then we can take 5 back. That's all I've got out here. And then we're ready to roll. Now, the problem is, so this one's essentially done. I'm not going to upgrade anybody, so we're good. I need some more blue and yellow points here. How can we make that happen? I can get one more yellow point out here pretty easily. That's at 12. And then I would need what? I would need this to be at 10. So I need 2 points here. Oh my god. Where can I get blue? Up there. This stinks. And then I need tons of research and I can't get it, but that's why I wanted this person. So let's see if we can make that happen, right? So we'll go dive twice. There's your only 2 dives. Okay, so we'll pick 1. Ah, it's 4 research. That's good. So we go from 3 to 7. And then your second dive is 4 more. 7 to 11. And then that's 2 here, so that's 1. And then I guess it resets back there, which gets me one of these, which I will put on a yellow, I guess. So I move that forward, right? Because if that's 12, I have 20. I need 2 more points here somehow. I don't know what happens here. I don't understand. Like, does that keep counting up or does it go back? I don't think it actually sets you back. I think we mentally keep track of it. That's, I believe, how it worked in Age of Sail. So maybe we just keep cranking yellow. Okay, so now this is done for. Like, I don't care what's going on there. This is good because it'll get me some bonus things. If I need 5, I can always sacrifice a disc. That's why I've been hanging on to that. But, my friends, we need to get ourselves into a position where we can hammer this guy, right? Whoa, this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That'll get us the turtles. So let's do the aquaculturist, right? So we're gonna drop. Oh, that's only 1, 2, 3. I'm short 1. The team. Oh, that's the only way I can do this. The problem is I can't get enough points to do. Oh no, I don't think I can pull this off. Okay. Aquaculturist, we're gonna go. Oh, maybe we can. Okay. So the first move is going to be to put one here. That's going to cost me 1 research, and it's going to gain me 1 orange. I need to like track how many of these I've gone over. Okay, and it gets me a disc though because I completed that link, right? Then he gets to go a second time. That's his ability. So we're going to put that one on there. Wow, that costs 4 of those. So we're going to go from 10 to 6. But he gets a star, and then those 3 colors. Hold on. The star we'll put here to get a disc, I guess. All right, so we'll get a disc. I need discs. Then he gets a yellow, which is going to reset a. Right, so I think we're good on our points there, actually. And that gets me a star. So we'll go here, which gets me another research point, right? And then a yellow. Oh, I did yellow, right? Did I do orange? I might have forgot one of those. And then green. I don't think I did green. All right, that's fine. They don't make any points for me anyway. Okay, so that guy went. Then, oh no, I don't think I can do that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I only need, okay, so I need 1 more. I got this. I think I got this, right? Because this guy can do a dive up there as well, and we can go. Oh, that's 0. That's 0 for an orange. And it connects that to make one of these. No, that's a disc. Okay. Oh, yeah, we got this. Okay, so we're right. And we still have more than enough. Here, let me turn this in for 3 now. Right, so we go from 7 to 10. So we have 6 conservations. 4, 5, 6. We do. I still don't know how this works, but I think if we move, now that we don't need anybody there, we can move this guy 1 space to go up a blue, and then we can move this guy up one space to go up another yellow, which I think these points are way higher now because I think this counts when you go around. I'm pretty sure. I'll have to clarify that in the book, though. And then we can still do a conservation effort here for 4, going from 10 to 6. All we need is 6, right? But that satisfies that, which goes up another yellow, but it also goes up 1, 2, 3 stars, right? So that's 1, 2, 3 stars, which is 2 more points here. I still have these 2 things, right? We can't dive anywhere, so Dave is on retirement at this point. Literally all we can do is a sonar. Is anybody where they can sonar? This guy can sonar at a 1, 2. So we may as well do a 2, I guess. We'll just take the top 2 here and see what it looks like. Oh, man, that would have been amazing. Oh, this one even has diver stuff we can get. And that's funny. They're both orange and yellow, so I guess it doesn't matter. We'll just go there. So it's 1 more orange wrapped around again, which gets me another star. So we'll put that here. And then yellow, it looks like yellow wraps around again. And that'll get us another star. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points there. Is that all I got, though? Yeah. All I got was 10 points here. Halfway to the thing. And that's it. I'm out of moves. Now, we definitely made this, I feel like, because this kept going up and up and up and up. Right? And if it didn't go up and up and up and up, then some of these don't count, which is fine, because those points don't matter anyway. So I feel like we got that. We have at least 6 left over. We have 8 on a 1 player. We need 6 or better left. This, we're way over 22. We've got to be at 12, 13 at least. Yeah, we've got to be at least there. We've got to be at least there. That, I feel like this went up probably again, and I forgot to put a marker on it even. So that's got to be at least there. Oh, this one was our 5 newbies. We got that one there. The conservation, we need 6. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 4. That's a beginner victory. Holy cow. Journalists, we only had 2. 1, 2. And sonar, we only had 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we needed 8. Oh my god. We were very far away from a medium victory. A what? Intermediate. So there's a beginner victory on a first. Wow. Hopefully I didn't mess anything up either. But yeah, these are crazy. All of a sudden, these setbacks really did cost me. This was clutch. If you don't have all these dive spots... Oh, I forgot to put these out here. If you don't have all these dive spots, you're in trouble. There's supposed to be 3 of them out there. There we go. Man. Oh, this has a very similar feel to Age of Sail, where you're just barely trying to make it work. In Age of Sail, you have those little tokens that have actions on them like these, but they're little tokens like those, right? So they're not cardboard. They're like this. And they're so nice to just say, hey, I have this other action I can do. Man, yeah, that's a really good time, and I love it. Solo, I wish somebody would make a solo official, good, tested solo mode for Endeavor Age of Sail. I love it so much. But this is really good. This is fantastic. There are 10 of these, by the way. So this was the Call of the Ocean, and on the back, you have Mission 2 maps and charts, and they're completely laid out differently with special things, a new starting setup, different goals. There's 10 of them. So, yeah, it's also... I have the version I have is 5-player, I think. If you buy the retail, it's 4-player, I think, and they sell a 5-player expansion you can get for like $20 maybe. Maybe it's less than that. Maybe it's $10. And then they also have like it says mini expansions that you can get. And it is, I think it's 3 tiles, and each tile has some new tokens. There's some orcas in one of them, I know that. I don't know what the rest of them are, but... this is pretty dang solid, and it plays very fast. It's a lot quicker when you're playing by yourself and not talking to a camera, I imagine. But that was Endeavor Deep Sea. I'm very pleased with this game. Look at this awesome chunky first-player marker I got here. It's a little like weirdly, it's plywood or whatever, so it's a little damaged on one side. But hey, flip it over. It's a perfect like wave. This came with like the Kickstarter edition, whatever. Normally it's like it stands up though still, but cardboard that stands up in the regular edition, which is totally worth it. You can play the regular edition solo and not miss anything and not need any of the extra stuff. So yeah, I really, really enjoy this. I am very pleased with this. I'm ashamed it took me so long to get this out of the box. I was supposed to be playing Tiny Epic Cthulhu today, but it's still on the ocean. I expected it to be here by now, but half the shipment I think didn't make it. A lot of us are waiting for our Kickstarter pledges for that, so hopefully that's coming up soon because I love Cthulhu stuff and Tiny Epic games. So expect that when I get my hands on it. But until then, I might be spending some time in the ocean playing this for a while, and I hope you enjoy this game as well, or it helps you at least make a decision whether you like it, or maybe it's just not for you. Hopefully I can get another play of this in here and get it recorded so you can see how differently it unfolds. I bet even on the same level, it's wildly different every single time you play, which is just awesome. Just awesome. Good job. I think that they did a bang-up job on this. Endeavor, Deep Sea, remember, games are made for everyone's recreation. I'll see you next time.